Hey, monster on the beat, ho, Debo, any rap nigga, he a free throw, man down, call like Amber Lambs, tell him breathe, bro, nail a nigga to the cross, he walk around like Tizo. What's up with these jabroni ass niggas trying to see Compton? The industry can hate me, fuck them all and they mama. How many options you really got? I mean, it's too many options. I'm finna pass on this body, I'm John Stockton. Beat your ass and hide the Bible if God watching. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas. Certified boogeyman, I'm the one that up the score with him. Walk him down whole time, I know he got some hoe in him. Pull on him, extort shit, bully that flow on him. Say Drake, I hear you like I'm young. You better not ever go to cell block 1. To any bitch that talk to him and they in love, just make sure you hide your little sister from him. They tell me Chubb's the only one that get your hand-me-downs.
I will come back to the charts in 2 minutes, boys, using the restroom and sending the signals. No.
Certified lover boys, certified pedophiles. Wop, 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 wop. That fuck 'em up. Wop, 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 wop. I'ma do my stuff. Why you trolling like a bitch? Ain't you tired? Trying to strike a chord, and it's probably A minor. They not like us. 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 You think the Bay gon' let you disrespect Pop, nigga? I think that Oakland show gon' be your last stop, nigga. They cold foul, I don't know why you still pretending. What is the owl? Bird niggas and bird bitches, go. The audience not dumb, shape the stories how you want. Hey Drake, they're not slow. Rabbit hole is still deep, I can go further, I promise. Ain't that something? P-Rest, that's for bitchin'. You Malibu most wanted, ain't no law boy, you ball boy. Fetch Gatorade or something. Since 2009, I had this bitch jumping. You niggas will get a wedgie, be flipped over your boxes, or over your foe. The other vaginal option, pussy. Nigga better straighten they posture. Got famous all up in content. Might write this with a doctor. Tell a pop star quit hiding. Fuck a caption, won't action. No accident. I'm hands on. He fuck around, get polished. Fucked on Wayne Grower. He was in jail. That's conniving. Then get his face tatted like a bitch apologizing. I'm glad D-Rose came home. Y'all didn't deserve him neither. From Alondra down to Central. Nigga better not speak on Serena. And your homeboy needs subpoena. That predator moving flocks. That name gotta be registered and placed on neighborhood watch. I lean on you niggas like another line of walk. Yeah, it's all eyes on me and I'ma send it up the pot. Ay, put the roll label on me. I'ma get them dropped. Ay, sweet chin music and I won't pass the ox. Ay, how many stocks do I really have in stock? Ay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 5. Ay, devil is a lie. Here's 69 God. Ay, freaky ass niggas need to stay their ass inside. Ay, roll their ass up like a fresh pack of Zod. Ay, city is back up. It's a must. We outside. Ay. They not like us. 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 They not like us.
Good morning, chat. Hold up. What it do? Boys, I'm not sure if y'all got the news, but out here in Florida, it is raining cats and dogs. I almost cannot even connect to. I had to like pull out a whole different router to get the internet going. Oh, that's my phone sounding. Hold up, let me open up the charts for you guys. Let me open up funding pips and let's get going because I know the charts are moving. Market's going crazy today. I know. Open, you hoe. OVO. See how my internet's fucking hella slow? Alright, so this guy said gold buy. Gold buys are completely out the door. We were taking gold sells, if anything. And GBP sells also. Remember, I'm not trying to catch no bottoms. I'm trying to ride the continuation of momentum, boys. Alright, let's go open up Forex Factory real quick to make sure that we are not getting caught on the wrong side of news. Market's dying, I agree. So we are here now. So what the fuck? Why are the markets dying? I know that I saw a lot of Meet Kevin. I'm not sure if you guys watched Meet Kevin at all, but Meet Kevin was giving a good explanation last week on why he thinks the markets are going to die. Freaky at he is 69 God. Freaky ass he is 69 God. All right, why is it reversing on Balaka? What's your reversal indicator telling you? Yo, my internet's so sucky right now. I see my computer like bugging out. It's totally fine. All right, let's do some top-down analysis on GJ boys. All right, so we're gonna go to the weekly candlestick because we are on a fresh week. I mean, it is one of my favorite setups. You guys know it all the time. I hate trading in between ranges. We are not in between the range. We are underneath this 50. It is one of my favorite things in the world whenever we start trading underneath the 50 and we don't end up closing because we just leave a huge wick and we recover. And then we're back above the 50. It's happened many times. If we go, for example, right here, look how we're trading underneath the 50, recovered. Underneath the 50, recovered. This is more of a down channel, side channel, up channel, so I'm not going to really pay attention to that one. But I'm trying to, you know, if I'm going to look for gold longs, it's due to the fact that I'm trying to catch something like that. So there's a lot of space to be able to, you know, try to actually get a confirmation. We don't have to just hop in just yet. Let me erase everything that I had there. So that's looking at the weekly candlestick chart. When we're looking at the daily candlestick chart, we have a very strong, I mean, this is exactly why I always say play the continuation of the previous candlesticks, especially on the daily, especially on the weekly. I mean, it's just, if you were to play the continuation and not try to call bottoms, I mean, look, you could have called bottoms here, you got clapped. You could have called bottoms here, you got clapped. You could have called bottoms here, you got clapped. I think I got clapped here. You could have called bottoms over here, or you could have called bottoms today. Anytime today, you would have gotten clapped. So, like, what says now, right now, if we call bottoms, that we're not going to get clapped? Very few things say that we're not going to get clapped when we call bottoms. That's why I prefer just playing the continuation of momentum. It's like when you're playing roulette, boys. You know, roulette with the little wheel. Red hits. You're not supposed to go black, and then when red hits again, you're supposed to double down on black, and then red hits again, and you're supposed to triple down on black. That's not how you play. Trust me, that's how you lose. It's called martingale strategy. That's a martingale strategy. Without you losing, it's not a martingale strategy, but the second you lose, it just starts turning into a martingale, right? It starts turning into double down my loss, double down my loss, double down my loss. So what that means is that the smart way to do it is, if red hits on the roulette, you ride the train. It's like reading patterns, boys. When have we ever been like, oh, square, circle, square, so now we're gonna bet on square to not come out again? No, it's square, circle, square, square, circle, square, square, circle, square. Play the pattern, right? So what am I trying to say here? If we see constant sells happening, go with the pattern. But it's going where? I don't get it. Up, gold. I mean, it's bound to go. Like, I'm not telling you guys that it's not going to go up a little bit. I'm saying putting yourself in a position for longs is not the smart way to go. Not yet, at least. But I'm just saying my strategy whenever I'm looking for trades, I'm obviously looking for the continuation of where momentum has been pushing, where I see the pattern playing out. So right now, this is squares, 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 squares. There was a mini circle here, but I'm not going to bet on another circle happening. I'm going to bet on another goddamn square coming out. Exactly. I think it's just a small retracement, but man, anything could happen with it being 30 minutes till New York Open, because we could easily see a big open and the candlestick, you know, gets a little bit bigger, and then we're looking at a new perspective on which is the way we're going to trade this. So up to the moment, we are being patient when it comes down to GBP, JPY, or I mean, that was gold. I mean, both of them look the same, truthfully. Very scary trade to be in right now if you're looking at sells. And buys. All right, let's go check out the DXY right now. DXY is going through a very, very, very strong retracement. Now, when is this retracement bound to stop? I have no idea. Are you sure there's no other catalyst happening right now as we speak, boys, that have all the markets falling? Because gold is falling, pound is falling, and dollar is falling. So this does look like a recession type shit. Like the stream, boys. Like Aina said, make sure you guys like up the stream because it helps the channel grow, it helps the YouTube channel get promoted, and it helps the algorithm. So make sure you guys, if you guys are here, liking up the stream. My internet was not working earlier. I had to I first of all found my Ethernet cable that I could not find. Like I didn't know that my apartment had Ethernet plugs, so I could plug in my own router, because the Wi-Fi is like a part of the building, and everybody has like their own separate Wi-Fi. And then I looked around for I have like a futuristic ass router. It doesn't even look like a router, where I plugged in now my old router, and I created my own Wi-Fi, and apparently it's working. Not good, but it's working. There's a freaking storm out here in Florida. I can't even walk my dogs. I walk them in the rain, and them bitches wet as hell. They smell. They probably still need to go take goddamn leaks. So I'm gonna be cleaning up, you know, donkey piss later, basically. All right, so man, daily candlestick on GJ. We have to start trying to picture what can we be looking at right now, right? Let's look for our nearest level of support that's coming down. Nearest level, like block order level. right there, right? So if we do sell out, that's what we would be targeting. If we don't, if we do bounce, that means that we're not gonna really hit this level. I mean, looking at the way that these candlesticks are still just so bearish, the only way I'm looking at buys if I see like some sort of descending triangle, some sort of reversal pattern that gives me strong, like if it was a reversal wedge or a reversal triangle, and it was giving me indication. But right now this looks like a, like on the lower time frames, that's actually a ripple fib to the downside. So I would not be taking buys on GJ. I still see this going downwards. We're still underneath the 8 SMA. There's not even like a break and retest of that 8 SMA to be able to, like, you know, no down channel, side channel, up channel. There's literally just straight dead momentum. If we're taking buys, it just means that we're calling bottoms as a random guess, just throwing a random sniper in the air. I don't think that's the way that we're going to be going about it today, boys. We're looking at gold. Gold has a strong chance of retracing above this 50 SMA, right? That's my buy setup that I would love to catch, right? We could see time and time again whenever we start trading underneath the 50 SMA, like right here, we shortly went under it and then recovered, went under it and recovered, and that's more of like a side channel right there. But it's something that we constantly see happen in the markets, in the charts, which is whenever we just start breaking the 50 SMA, we start triggering a whole bunch of sellers. At the end of the day, retail sellers, retail traders are taking sells, and then out of nowhere the big boys come in and take buys, and there's all this recovers, and then it just was a, basically we see that this is a range with a random liquidity grab. So I'm not at the door yet on when it comes to buys on gold. Right now, would I take a buy blindly right now as this hourly candlestick goes up? No, I would not. If this hourly candlestick reaches some level like around here, I'm expecting it to then engulf this one, and then as it engulfs it, probably reach this 8 SMA. So I mean, if anything, I like gold buys more than GJ buys, and the closest setup to something that I'm willing to take right now is a GJ buy. Once it gets like over here, maybe it retraces with a bottom wick and then we catch the top wick, but up to the moment we're being patient, boys. I'm gonna put up the funding pips account. We are currently up still about 3% on the challenge that we are passing on live. It is a challenge that we're passing on live to then do phase, well, we're doing phase 1 on live, then we're going to do phase 2 on live. And the live account, once we have this account passed, which I am 100% sure we're going to have it passed, I could have never been so sure, we're going to start trading this account as a group on LiveStream, as in you guys are going to help me choose the trades, and the profits are all going to be split in between you guys, whether we're 20 viewers, whether we're 30 viewers, whether we're 10 viewers, whether we're 5 viewers, whether we're 100 viewers. So if you guys want to stick around and make some money with me, or at least try to make some money with me, why can't, what's up my funding pips? Funding pips, come on. Yo, everything's being flown around like crazy outside. I'm not even capping it, yo.
Now look at this madness, the magnet keeps attracting me. I try to run, but see, I'm not that fast.
Freaky ass me, you strong god. All right, you see we're up 3% right there.
The lonely loner seems to free his mind at night. He's all alone through the day and night. The lonely loner seems to free his mind at night. At night, day and night. The lonely loner seems to free his mind at night. He's all alone, some things will never change. The lonely loner seems to free his mind at night.
Well, clearly we had a lot of momentum in the market about like an hour ago, 2 hours ago, 3 hours ago, all throughout. It has slowed down clearly, right? We don't have to, it doesn't take a genius to see that. We have definitely slowed down. Make a list of the real ones. What it do, Arnold? What it do, Slit? Anus, Xander? Honestly, most of everybody who's been joining constantly, because we've been constantly having only 20 viewers, and it's been the same constant 20 people. I mean, sometimes it varies. We go to 24 or 15, but like it's the same people. Like I could probably repeat everybody's name here without even looking. People like yeah. All right, chat. What does the chat think right now when we're looking at this GBP JPY? Right, we're looking at GBP JPY right now. We're on the 30-minute chart. We're on the 1 hour chart. What are you guys looking at when it comes to GBP JPY? Are you guys ones in the chat for buys, twos in the chat for sells? This is going to be a little bit of a test run to see what we're. This is what we're going to do when we're with the live account. When we have the live account, I'm going to ask the majority of the chat what they want to do. If they want to take a buy, if they want to take a sell. What the majority of the chat says goes, right? So no pressure on me no more. I'll hold the trade. I'll make sure we don't close early. I'll make sure we don't do no double down leverage. No full lot size, nothing crazy. But y'all are going to be the ones to choose the trades. And then eventually, let's see if, you know, what starts happening when we start seeing trades not hit and people start getting too eager. And, you know, and if you really want to hit the trade, maybe it's best to, I don't know what's going to come from it, but I think it'll be pretty fun. So up to the moment we have Yange that says sells, Arnold says sells. So up to the moment we have 2 people that sells. Anybody for buys? 1's in the chat for buys, 2's in the chat for sells. When it comes to GBP, JPY, what would we be taking right now? Hell no, you choose, not us. I mean, I'm choosing to pass the challenge. Every trade that I take here, I'm gonna pass the challenge. Once it's live, we're gonna see what we can do as a group. Pada says, let's go with momentum. As in, he probably thinks it's going to the downside. New York session hasn't even opened yet. Imagine more 400, 500 bleed. So Fadas is saying that he's been around for a while. He thinks that there was a lot of bearish momentum in this market, right? Throughout the whole market. When we're talking about DXY, we're talking about the pound pairs, when we're talking about the dollar, gold, we're talking about there was a lot of bearish momentum. It has slowed down, so we had a lot of bearish momentum, right? Boom, downwards, and now it has slowed down, right? We're going through a little bit of a range. Some people like Slick, nothing wrong, these are all opinions, and a lot of these setups happen. It really just depends on which one you get yourself into with your confirmations. Slick thinks that the momentum has died down, and so therefore little by little we are going to start getting higher and higher and higher and higher and start going up. Badas is saying, hey, New York session has not opened yet, the stock exchange, whatever. I think that we're gonna slow down like the way we did right now, but the continuation is actually going to be to the downside with momentum. So he thinks that when momentum comes back into the market, we will push to the downside and keep on pushing. So that's the way you want to be looking at the market right now, right? Everybody likes looking at the little, oh, the 15-minute candlestick is going to flip from bearish to bullish. Oh, the 30-minute candlestick is going to flip from bearish to bullish. Fuck all that. Let's pay attention to where the actual market structure is going to go. You guys always see me hit my trades and get my biases correct. It's because I'm paying attention to the market structure specifically, right? Sometimes I ignore the fucking hourly candlesticks because there could be an hourly candlestick or a 4-hour candlestick that goes against my trade, and it still doesn't mean that my bias is wrong. So what does that mean? Let's start paying attention to the market structures of the whole picture instead of start paying attention to, let's say, only what this says or only what this says, right? Let's look at everything and let's picture, okay, maybe it goes up, maybe it goes down, and paint an actual big picture, not a freaking, oh, this candlestick's gonna flip bearish and it's gonna go bearish and then bearish, 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 bearish. It's like, all right, what's the chance that that's actually gonna happen? That we're gonna see 6 bearish candlesticks in a row and this is just gonna flip bearish, bearish, bearish. So it's like you don't want to be unrealistic. You want to try to find realistic setups based on your past experiences, boys. I mean, you guys got the most knowledge. Like I for example, like I could give you guys knowledge, right? Knowledge. The best knowledge is gonna be the one that you guys gain and earn yourselves. What does that mean? Experience. It's what's gonna make you a better trader, right? So being in a lot of trades is gonna make you a better trader. Coming to the church every single day is gonna make you a better trader. That's exactly how you learn how to trade, through experience, right? What's going to make you a better trader? Losing. The experience of losing and losing correctly. When you have experience, you know how to lose. When you practice losing, when you lose a lot, you eventually lose the correct way, and then you're like, oh, that's how you're supposed to, and then you learn how to lose, right? That's a thing. Yo, what it do, G-Sav? Kevin, a lot doing, boys. My bad for the blah, blah, blah. I'm usually yapping when I got no trades to take. A lot of talk, no walk. I'll admit it. I gotta take a little bit of a walk right now, but there's not really much to walk with. I mean, I'll go for sells, boys. Maybe there's not much more to walk with, but hell, this sell looks fucking great. Now, it doesn't look amazing. It's more of like a random trade. Kevin Allah is not new, and G-Sav is not new either. I know my people. Stop playing with me. Fuck you mean? Took a gold sell. I like it. No, I like GJ sells the most. Alright, trade locker. What if we risk 3% this trade? Just fucking 3% bomber. What's my analysis for GJ? I mean, so we're looking at the weekly candlestick chart. We see that, man, we had based off of just when we had 1, 2, 3 bearish candlesticks in a row, I would not take buys over here, even though this looks like it will recover. point is, weekly candlesticks have had a very strong retracement, right? We are finally beneath the 50 SMA, right? It's a very crucial point because from here, we're either going to leave a huge wick to the downside and recover this 50 SMA, right? This is the 50 SMA, the blue line. So it's like, this is us trading above it. You see in the past, we've done that before, right? We start trading beneath the 50 SMA, recover it. Traded beneath the 50 SMA, huge wick to the downside, and we recover it, right? This is the 50 SMA right here. We are beneath it. So now the question is, are we going to close and continue to the downside, or are we going to leave a wick and recover, right? That's pretty obvious. Are we going up or are we going down? Loof the goof. Loof the goof. Then it's down. It's Loof the goof. I like this guy's name. It gets me to singing. Very strong retracements. The only way I'm taking buys is with very strong confirmations telling me that price is turning around. It does not look like it's turning around based off of the weekly. Let's zoom now into the daily. Daily candlestick chart tells us that we were having a continuation of trades, and then eventually we had a very strong momentum push to the downside. That means that momentum is still present today in the market. So what is telling us that we're going to leave a wick to the downside? Not much. 4-hour candlestick chart. Look, the only way you are allowed to take a buy, right? I'll tell you the only valid buy in my head. In what world would peso take a buy? I would take a buy, right? Do you want me to show you what type of buy it would be? It would be a buy with, we're at 800 right now. I would put a 40 pip stop loss. And that's still way too little, but I would put a 40 to 50 pip stop loss if you think buys are going to happen. Why 40 to 50 pips? Because if we go 40 to 50 pips to the top side, up here, we reach here with the market, we're easily going over here, potentially over here. Very easily, very easily. Now, price looks like it could hit this level right here, but this is 30 pips away. 40 pips away is like, dude, this is basically 50 pips. This is the only way I'm taking a buy on GBP/GPY. It's a 50 pip buy, giving me price a chance to go downwards more, where I think it's gonna go, and then eventually decide to not want to go to 176 and bounce, or 177. I don't fucking know. Damn, dude, I might be tripping. Those candlesticks might be way bigger than I actually. Hold up. What is a 50 pip stop loss right now? I like taking the sells on both of them. Like, if anything right now, I'm taking the I'll take the sells, but I'm telling you what is a good buy setup. 181,750. Oh my god. What the fuck with the size of these candlesticks? Oh hell no. Boys, I had 200 pips out basically on the stop loss. 181,800, so 181 500. Oh hell no, that's 30 pips right there, boys. We tripping. Oh hell no! If you ain't taking a 50 pip stop loss right now, you get in collapse. Yo, you guys looking at this shit with me? Oh hell no! We gotta take a big ass trade, boys. This thing's going crazy. We just barely went up 30 pips in literally fucking 3 minutes. 3 minutes, 50 pips. Oh, this is gonna get scary. All right, we're going stop loss calculator, boys. If I'm throwing a 40 pip stop loss, 1%, what's my stop? What's my risk? Oh hell no. What about gold? Gold ones be going even crazy. Oh, the gold sell is happening. The gold sell is happening. Or are we taking the buy? It's not. I go for the sell. I want to go for GJ. I'm down for GJ, boys. I think we trading today. The thing is, I'm up 3% on this challenge. This is exactly what I needed for like my challenge to get past. I need some volatility, boys. So what the fuck are we doing? Yo, these candlesticks are huge. Like, the chance that we don't go into at least some profit. Yo, I don't think I want to take a sell on DJ. I'm gonna get clapped in front of y'all quick and like booty down clap. Oh yeah, we are not taking that. Even though that could be the snipers of the sniper. Boys, like that's where I want to have a stop loss. That's about 90 pips. Oh god, dude. Dude, sniper sell so far would have been amazing. Fucking already up 10 pips type shit. Literally. Up fucking 15 pips. Boys, we just gotta execute. Where's my chart? Oh! Gold is falling! Yo, I'm gonna just take a GJ sell, boys. I already missed out 12 pips too late. Alright, we're at 181,720. Let's see. Oh, it's going down! I want to throw a stop loss like at 1.8. Dude, this thing's moving too quick. It's already 20 pips away from where I wanted to enter. Fuck! This thing's going crazy. Dude, come back for me, please. I'm thinking, do we go for a 30 pip stop loss and it's just gonna be hella quick? Or we go for like a whole ass move? Dude, I love the sells. Oh! Push! 40 pips away from entry already! 40! That's so fucked. Oh my god. I'm boiling in the inside, boys. Just go all in. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to pass this FTMO shit. Oh, boys. All right, at least so far analysis has been on point, boys. If I've told you guys do not take buys, it has been for a reason. I don't come on here just fucking talking smack for no. Oh, it's falling. Oh my god. Dude, I want to be able to do it. I should have just fucking taken the sell impulsively. Like, it not even calculated that lot size. Ah, Jesus. It looks so good to the downside. We can't just take it like that, boys. So why can't we just take the trade right now? If I believe it's going to go down, why can't I just take the trade right now, right? Because I probably have a lot of people thinking the same thing. I can't just take the sell right now due to the fact that my stop loss would have to be... Okay, even if I put it up here... That's 55 pips about. I'm not throwing 55 pips. Like, before we go 55 pips down, the chances of us going a little bit into drawdown is a little bit too high right now. So it's like I'm late for it. Oh my god. I ain't sleeping. It's the morning. There's a hurricane outside. Dude. Both of these. Both of them. Just take one of them. Just fucking give the analysis perfectly. Badass fucking confirmed it. Ah, this trade's gonna hit completely. Like, this thing's... Alright. Brother, we would have been up You guys know how many pips we would have been up? All right, let's imagine we entered the pip. We entered fucking 10 pips late. 55 pips. Ah, that boils me. I'm boiled. Wakashi was star. Wakashi was star. Boys, 55 pips in less than 5 minutes. 60 pips in less than 5 minutes. That's crazy. I know it's that, dude. It's so hard to impulsively enter trades on Trade Locker, boys. It's fucking hard because it's not easy. Like, for example, imagine I want to put a 4.5 lot. 4.5. All right, that was a slowness on me. But now look, I gotta click stop loss, and then again I gotta click 4.5 because look, it says 76 bucks. So I drag it backwards. 100 bucks. Sorry, 3,000. So it's like it's just laggy and slow right there. 2,000. Imagine we risk that to the downside. That'd be crazy. But I just wanted to be able to throw my lot size, calculate, and then I gotta execute. Look, it's on the buy side. I gotta click sell side. There's so much that got to go down, especially with this volatility. Trade Locker, you guys know that Trade Locker is already slow. Now imagine with all this volatility, shit's fucking hella slow. Wakashi will star. Check out how big gold 1 minute candle is. Also said gold. So boys, I made it very clear when I started the stream. I told you guys, boys, make sure you guys are not looking for GJ buys. Do not look for gold buys. You got to play the continuation of momentum. It's like if there's a pattern that says square, square, circle, square, square, circle, square, square. What's the next one to come out? Circle. We're not gonna go for another square. That just confused the fuck out of everybody. Because I did the analogy the wrong way. Point is, boys, you play the continuation of where momentum is pushing, right? We're not gonna call bottoms and we're not gonna call tops. What does that mean? Price is going to the downside. I'm not gonna be like, oh, this is the bottom right here, and we're gonna eventually go up. It's so much harder to do that in the market than to actually just play the continuations. We're better off saying, this isn't the bottom, let's continue taking sells. This isn't the bottom, let's continue taking sells. This isn't the bottom, continue taking sells. This isn't the bottom, continue taking sells. And then yeah, eventually it's gonna actually be the bottom and we're gonna lose. But look at all the wins that we had before that. Win. Now if it comes down to, if you play the strategy of calling the bottom, there's only one bottom to be caught. One bottom to be caught. What does that mean? Let me go for a bottom, lost. Okay. Let me go for a bottom, lost. Okay. Let me go for a bottom. Oh, fucking still lost. Okay. Let me go for a bottom. It might play out here. Regardless, you still lost. This has to fucking go all the way up here to make up for all your, and it's not going to do it. You know, it's just not. So strategy-wise, even if it is the bottom, it's not a good idea going for it. Because then it puts you in the position where you have to chase bottoms. Okay, you caught the bottom. Now when it actually continues going to the downside, what are you going to do? You're going to now switch up completely the strategy that you were using before. You were catching momentum, continuation of momentum trades, and now you're just going to be catching bounce. Like, it's just completely off from what you should be doing, right? Charts are bearish, right? We could easily identify a bias. A lot of people used to do this when they first used to trade, and they stopped incorporating it, which is open the charts, choose a bias, and stick to that bias. Right? We open the charts, we see that we are bearish, we sticking to bearish. Even if this turns around and starts flying right now, our higher probability chances of catching a trade are the sells. And it's like there's no other circumstance around that. Little by little, you guys have been able to see that's it's been playing out to be true. I trade like this fucking like forever. And it's exactly what helps me stay on the right side of the market always. Like I said, I'm aiming for market structure. I'm trying to pay attention to, hey, where is this market structure going to go, right? So we have a daily candlestick now that is at this 50 SMA. So now our question is, are we going to start leaving a wick right now at this 50 SMA? Lightly reject. I'm not saying that we're going to go flying. Or are we going to stop right here? This is where all the retail traders start taking buys because they expect the bounce. And then I know where we have a candlestick closure of like a 4 hour. And then pure another momentum candlestick to the downside with New York Stock Exchange open. It's still a possibility, boys. Why? Because gold has gone through huge rallies. Look at this. Let's zoom out. This is the weekly on gold. So like, gold is very bullish. I agree on that. But we can't ignore the fact that the daily candlestick has literally destroyed what 1, 2, 3, almost 4 bullish days of gold have, right? So we clearly see that there's a lot of bearish momentum. Now I know it looks juicy to be like, hey, I'm gonna take a buy right here. The only buys that I ever allow people to take, like for example, I said it with GJ. Like if you're gonna be taking a buy on GJ, the only buy I'll allow you to take is about a minimum 60 to 70 pip stop loss right now. Same thing with when it comes to gold, 600 to 700 pips. As in, if you are gonna take a buy right now on gold, the only valid stop loss that exists is probably like all the way down here. Now, will this trade take a while to hit? Yes, but at least gives you a chance to actually have a valid stop loss. Like I said, this candlestick could easily close. This 4-hour candlestick closes in 30 minutes. We're expecting in 30 minutes. Where is this 4-hour candlestick going to go? This 4-hour candlestick in 30 minutes could still go all the way down here. But yeah, we got to pay attention right now to our 4-hour candlesticks. They're closing in 30 minutes, right? So let's go to GJ. GJ's 4-hour candlestick closes in 30 minutes. So now we're looking at this 4-hour candlestick, right? This one right here. We're saying, all right, in 30 minutes, is this going to go back to flipping bullish? Is it going to close as a doji right here? I think it's going to close as a doji, high key. Is it going to come all the way down to the downside, and this is where it's going to close? And then we're going to have new candlestick openings around here? Or is it going to completely flip bullish, right? Completely change bias. Or is it going to flip bullish and go up to here before even the candlestick closes? That will be a strong indication that we might be turning around bullish. Regardless, after the 4-hour candlestick closure, I am very, very, very intrigued in taking sells. I think that after the 4-hour candlestick closure, we will see more momentum to the downside. Maybe even before the candlestick closure, we will see more momentum to the downside. But I am still very bearish on what's happening here. From where I wanted to take entry, we are about 80 pips away. 80 pips within, let's say, fucking 10 minutes. It's fucking wild. The volatility is great. Reminds me of the coronavirus days. Y'all remember trading with me in the coronavirus days? Anybody in here that was here 4 years ago trading with me? I gotta be careful with this position I got right here. I might fucking... Oh, dude, we would be doing so well. We would be doing so well. I would be almost fucking... I mean, I'm not gonna say what would have happened. You don't know if I would have closed that take profit 1. You don't know if I would have closed the take profit 2. We don't know what the fuck would have happened. ¿Qué pasa, loco? Se fue toda la verga. Papi, todo se fue a la fucking verga. Esto, ¿ves esto? Esa caída ahí, esos son 90 pips, casi que 100 pips. 100 pips en 10 minutos. O sea, ¿dónde está la biblioteca? Velas de 100 pips, yes sir. Esto está para que uno pase un desafío de una. Esto está para que uno pase un desafío de una. Ojo, que yo quería entrar en ventas acá y la cosa se me fue. Pensé que 10 pips era mucho, se me fue a 20 pips. Pensé que 20 pips era mucho, bajó en 10 minutos 90 pips. I agree with you, Anton. I have to open it. I will open it as I start my work. Like my work days of the weekdays start today, Monday. I'll check it out right away after the stream, brother. Thank you so much. I'll check it out and then I will send you what I owe you, and we'll keep it. You know, I'll let you know what I think of it. Estoy usando funding pips. Estoy usando funding pips y de hecho estoy pasando el desafío al frente de todos. O sea, todos los días vengo y tomo un trade. Y, o sea, llevamos así. Este es el P&L. Acá perdimos el primer trade, perdimos el segundo trade, recuperamos todo con el tercer trade. Y así llevamos. Acá está el P&L. Y ahora vamos arriba a 3% en la cuenta de 100k. Esta cuenta, una vez que lo pasamos, lo van a operar ustedes como un grupo. Ustedes como un grupo van a operar esto y todos los dinero que hacemos se lo voy a dar a ustedes. Money that I make on this challenge, boys, is going back to you guys. all the money, 100%, 100% of the money that gets made on the Funding Pips Challenge is going back to my group, my community. 100%. Not even 99%, 100%. Not even like the fucking refund delta. I don't even know if I get the refund, but point is that. All right, very strong retracement. I'm loving it. Are we going to take the sell? That is the question now. So we just barely had a 30-minute candlestick opening. 30-minute candlestick opening was 5 minutes ago. It is doing its retracement. Do we take the sell, boys? Thank you, Arnold. Boys, if you guys have not seen my... If you guys have not joined my... if you guys have not followed me on Instagram yet, make sure you guys follow me on Instagram. If you guys have not seen the Discord, make sure you guys join the Discord where I send all my free trades. If you guys want to be able to follow along with all the reels that I post and all the stuff that I do updating all our live streams, make sure you're checking out the Instagram, because the Instagram is where you're going to see all our announcements, all our giveaways, everything that has to do with what I'm doing with this channel. Instagram. Oh my God, this is going down. The thing is with live accounts, boys, I mean, many of my clients that I've traded live accounts for know my strategy. I've explained it many times, boys. When I trade live accounts like an account that's funded, I only go for about 2 to 3%, right? So like, imagine we have traded this account for, imagine this was a live account. We're going to trade the live account the same exact way. It's been about 2 weeks and we're only up 3%, right? We've only been 8 trades, or a little bit more than 8 trades. Let's see, close positions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 trades. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 trades. Why is my name Woke Money Concepts? The reason we are called Woke Money Concepts is because I do know more than the majority of the people, right? A lot of people get confused when it comes down to trading, and they're taught a whole bunch of crazy ass names, right? Crazy ass names. Let me give you an example, right? Sometimes we have a upside down head and shoulders, right? Some ICT people call it one thing, some SMC people call it another thing. At the end of the day, this is everything at the same time. And I'm getting a little bit confusing right now, but I'll explain to you, right? So for example, this is an upside down head and shoulders. At the same time, the upside down head and shoulders is a range, right? This is a range right here that had a liquidity grab, and then it went back into the range. So this right here was just a liquidity grab, but it's also an upside down head and shoulders. But in somebody else's version, let me draw that back. This was a break and retest of support to go to the downside. So in another trader's version, this was a Fibonacci long to the downside, and then we play the continuation. Or to another person, this could be easily a down channel, right? We take away this level of support right here. Down channel, side channel, up channel. And after that up channel, we see that this was a impulse, correction, impulse. Impulse, correction, impulse. My point is, in one market structure, we could find 5 different names for it, and we could find 5 different setups to the downside, upside, left side. So whenever ICT came around, or whenever what SMC came around, and they're like, oh, this is what it's called, fill value gap, or this is what it's called, and they come up with a bunch of crazy names, when at the end of the day, like, if you guys want to be a profitable trader, at the end of the day, the only way to become a profitable trader is to understand every strategy that exists and be able to adapt to the market and apply that strategy when necessary. We're not supposed to always be trading continuations. Sometimes we have to learn how to trade, in rangy markets, and we have to learn how to trade bounces. Sometimes we have to learn how to trade in the range. Sometimes we have to learn how to trade in a very trending market that's moving very rapidly. So a bunch of people come up with crazy ass names when at the end of the day, it's all the same fucking thing. And that's where I came up with, fuck smart money concepts. This is woke money concepts. Those who understand what the fuck those names actually mean and how it's all the same shit, it's all a scam. Woke. You are the woke ones. So that is why we're called woke money concept, because there's just too much bullshit out there in the market that people fucking see. Like some person right here would be like, Do you know what's happening right here? This is called the fair value gap fill, boys. And if you guys don't know that this is called the fair value gap fill, boys, it's because you guys have been being taught the wrong thing your whole fucking, like, you know, people say a bunch of that bullshit like that. No, you guys have been learning the correct things your whole goddamn life. Support and resistance works, boys. You know, the first and foremost, support and resistance is the thing. Bro, escaped the trading matrix. Bro, there's so many other setups I could find that, like, I mean, I did a very bad example and drawing it out, but man, there's just so many things that are like just make no sense to me. For example, in trading, people were taught that these right here, in trading that these mean that price is going to turn around. Here in woke money concepts, we call those continuation candlesticks. Why are they called continuation candlesticks? Because if we have a bearish candlestick and then we have this, that's called the continuation candlestick, continuation candlestick, continuation candlestick. And look, we ended up continuing to the downside. So bearish, continuation, bearish, continue. Most people think that this candlestick right here, identified with those other ones that I circled, mean that price is going to turn around. If I go and I Google what that candlestick is right here, people are going to be like, that candlestick right there means that price is going to flip. Boys, let me back tap. Bearish, continuation candlestick, bearish, continuation candlestick, bearish, continuation, bearish, continuation. Like where in the hell does that candlestick actually flip? It does sometimes, very few times. And if I were to show the majority of the chat that candlestick, they're like, oh, that means that price is gonna turn around. You know, so majority of people are being taught the wrong things, and that's why majority of people can't fucking figure out how to pass a challenge and trade. Because they're just being taught the wrong things, because people fucking see a course, they're like, let me replicate this, not, you know, and then they start acting like they know how to trade and start teaching, hey, this is like, it's because it's real easy for me to go after the fact. It's real easy for me to go after the fact and be like, boys, did you guys not see this level right here? It was obvious that we had a break of this level, and then now that we retested it, it means that we will continue to the downside. But you won't know that if you didn't know that this was a like that's all bullshit. Like, get the fuck out of here. You know, after the fact, it's easy to say what's going on the charts. Call it before. You know, that's why we're called woke money concepts. Those who have been joining me for a while have already seen this explanation multiple times in the flesh. People just suck at trading. That's the fucking. This guy's like, yo, chill. It's just a question. Hey boys, I'm just very real, very transparent. That's exactly why we're doing the Funding Pips challenge, right? What is this Funding Pips challenge for anybody who is new and has not joined the channel? Boys, every single day I join the stream and I take one trade. I show you guys, and the trade is taken on stream, managed on stream, and I cannot edit the stop loss or take profit at all. So every trade that has been taken right here has been on stream, and if I say take profit 1, if I get off the stream and I say we're closing on take profit 1 and we're holding stop loss, no matter what happens, we hold it. Point is, I've been very transparent on how we pass this challenges. We started off in major drawdown, right? 2 to 3%. People were terrified. I was like, bro, you guys need to just chill. You know, and I've been passing challenges for people for multiple amounts of years. Now I'm doing it live in front of you guys like I've done before. I've done this series before a while ago. And I'm basically just trying to show you guys the psychology of how I handle, you know, losses, and how I handle wins, and how I handle volatile days sometimes when I don't take a trade. We've been having this challenge for about 3 weeks. We've traded, I mean, it's been like a month, but point is, we've only had 10 trading days on it. I could actually pull up the funding pips, but we'll pull that up after. Point is, I'm just taking one trade every single day. I hop on and I give my explanation. I manage the trade completely on live stream. And slowly but surely, we are passing this challenge. This is exactly how I would trade my live account as well. So when we are trading a live account, expect within 10 days, 10 trading days, that we should be up about 3%, 4%, maybe 5%. We've done really good. Average, we should be up 1 to 2 to 3%, right? And that's exactly why I tell all my clients I actually trade accounts for, I pass challenges for. I always tell them, boys, I will make 2 to 3% on your account, and that's what I could tell you. I'm not assuring anything, but I'm telling you I am confident that I could reach 2 to 3%. After 2 to 3%, you decide what you guys want to do. When we pass this challenge, 2 to 3% within 10 trading days, we should already have a payout be able to come up where I'm gonna, like I said, all the money gets given back to the community. So right now, if we were up $3,000, we'd get paid out what, 90%, 80%. We'd get paid out $2,600, I don't know, 2,000 fucking something, 2,500 minimum, and then from there, I'm giving that all back to you guys. If it's 2,500, it's 2,500. I don't really give a fuck about that money. I got my own accounts to worry about. I got my own money going everywhere. All the money gets given back to you guys, boys. Whether we do a big $1,000 giveaway, that's all gonna be up for grabs with you guys. My highest withdrawal from a prop firm, probably like 12 grand, 13 grand. I don't remember. I remember what account it was. I don't remember the exact number. I think it was 12 grand. I think it was 12 grand, and it was a smart prop. It was off smart prop. I have it on my Instagram. You are a real one. Where are you from? I'm from where the realest are, brother. That's straight the fuck up. I'm just kidding. Miami's full of scammers. I am from Miami. That's a switch up. I'm fucking here saying that to the realest. I'm like, nah, actually, it's a city. It's a city of scammers. Your highest withdrawal from a prop firm. You're a real one. Where you from? 3K is a good to party away. 3K is a lot of money, boys. I'll do a lot with $3,000. Chileno el mejor. Yes, sir. El menor. All right, boys. Let's try to catch a trade now. Enough with the yapping. It is 8:45, boys. We have a new 15-minute candlestick opening across the board. So we see the bearish continuation candlestick. I am expecting that one to go to the downside. And I mean, even though we are in a little bit of a range right now, price is ranging. It's going sideways. I still see a lot of bearish momentum present in the market. Let's not trade today. 30 watching now, and it's only 9 likes, boys. Like the fucking stream. Come on. I'm reading from the comments. I wish we had good spread on GBP, JPY. JPY, the spread right now is about 9 to 8 pips. It's fucking wild. So like a lot of times I don't like paying attention to the spread, right? The spread's always going to make sense, right? We're never going to be getting scammed. I'm not going to say never, but point is, like, for example, my spread is 9 pips, but regardless, this is moving about 10 pips every goddamn minute. So yeah, sometimes we have a 3 to 4 pip spread, but the charts are only moving 3 to 4 pips every minute. This time the chart's moving, yeah, it's 9 pips, but it's moving almost 9 pips every minute. What strategy do you use? ICT patterns, support and resistance, or something else? I make sure that I teach incorporating all these strategies, right? I don't give them any certain names specifically because I'm very against that. It's kind of like closes you to only trade one certain type of way. I trade price action and market structure, right? I do use support and resistance. I'm a person that likes trading with the trend. Do I know how to catch bounces and retracements? 100%. That is fucking sniper part of my name. Nonetheless, I trade with continuations. I trade purely market structure and trade continuations. That makes no sense. But I use all strategies, boys, right? Sometimes you'll see me taking breakout trades at resistance. Sometimes you'll see me selling at resistance. It all depends on the market, on what's happening with the market. So right now, this is at a support level, right? Or about to get to a support level. This could be considered a support level. Here, a lot of times you see me taking buys at support. Man, truthfully, I would take a sell at this support. I would be taking a sell at this support, especially waiting for a candlestick closure. So my point is, I don't only close my way to one style of trading. Now, I go to very few pairs that I trade, right? I only trade GBP, JPY, and gold, and that's all we've been trading for the last fucking like 2-3 months. Regardless, I make sure that stick to few pairs, but you use all types of strategies, right? Let's not fucking throw out the door morning stars. Let's not throw out the doors double bottoms. Let's not throw out the doors buying at resistance or selling at resistance. All of that happens, boys. There's no formula in trading. What does a formula mean? A formula means if X plus Y equals, YX plus, what's the fucking, Y equals MX plus B. It's a formula, right? It's a law. If YX will always equal MX plus B. In trading, that doesn't exist, boys. We could have the most perfect market structure and it could completely go the opposite way. Bro's tweaking. I was trying to remember a formula and not get fucking everything you say here on stream could be fucking used against you. So I was trying to make sure I got it correct. But there's no formulas in trading. So no formulas in trading means that sometimes we could have this market structure right here that we're looking at right now, and this could be a beautiful bullish setup. You'll come another time to the market and it'll be a bearish setup. What you have to do is try to find the probabilities behind trades. It's something that I talk about all the time when I'm on stream. Usually when I take a trade, we have people in the chat that ask me, hey, what's your probability on what you think of this trade is going to hit? What does that mean? Whenever I take a trade, I know there's always a possibility of me losing the trade, right? There's always I don't try to put myself in 50-50 trades. What does a 50-50 trade mean? It means that I have a 50% chance of losing, 50% chance of winning. I don't want to be in those trades. I'm trying to find trades where I understand you always have a chance of losing. So therefore, no trade is 100%. So I'm realistically, being honest, transparent, I'm trying to find myself in trades where I feel like there's a 75% chance of hitting, a 70 to 80% clip of hitting. You know, if you're fucking saying that there's a 90% chance of it hitting, then goddamn, it must be a very good strategy or very fucking clear market structure. Nonetheless, there's always a chance of you losing, right? So you never want to throw that out the door. which just means put yourself in the higher probability setups as constant as possible, right? It's a game of probabilities. Same thing why I told you guys don't try to call bottoms, right? We would have called bottoms here, would have gotten clapped. We would have called bottoms here, would have gotten clapped. If we would have called bottoms here, gotten clapped. If we would have called bottoms here, right? Would have called them bottoms here. We don't know. But point is, if we would have called the continuation, we would have won. Imagine it actually turns around here. Okay, we lost. Losing is a part of the game. Doesn't matter. We won 4 trades before that. So that's what I mean. Use probabilities to your favor. A lot of people, and you throw all the probabilities and risk management out the door the second you start taking 2 to 3 trades a day. If you take 3 trades a day, it's hard to follow that risk management. It really is. I've shown very clearly how we literally only take 1% trade a day. And yeah, it's not like we're moving, but the point is, it's not like we're moving too quick or it feels like we're moving a little bit slow right now. But notice how it's so easy for me to maintain my psychology. I don't know if that's the most important thing. Look how easy it has been for me to maintain my psychology trading 1% a day. If I win 1%, I'm not jumping out my seat like crazy. If I lose 1%, I'm not fucking saying it's the end of the world trying to revenge trade, because it's such an easy number to be able to come back to every single day. So all that means is all I need to do is win the majority of the time. At least, whether it's 60%, I need to win 60%, whether it's 51%, 52%, 53%, just more than 50%. If I keep on winning, I will be able to be profitable on the account. And then that's why you start incorporating also 1 to 2 risk reward ratios, you know, and stuff like that, where now even if you're winning more than 50% of the time, you still have a very big chance of, you know, getting high amounts of profit. All right, it's not buy low, sell high. It's like sell low and it will go lower. Sometimes that's what it is. Did you check the global markets today? Melting like crazy. Indian markets open with a 3% gap down. The Nifty 50? Y'all telling me the Nifty 50 to the downside? Well, there's a bunch of crazy stuff going on in Bangladesh. I'm not even sure if that affects the Indian markets. Nifty 50. Man, the Middle East is getting very, very, very dangerous. I'll tell you that. With the assassination of the fucking head leader of Hamas and with everything that's happening right now, I'm pretty sure that they announced that there was a guy in the head of Iran, or the president, or I don't fucking know. He was like, yo, we're going into a new phase of this war after that assassination. Prepare you guys. He said, prepare yourselves. He said, prepare yourselves. Things are about to get real crazy. So this is the Nifty 50 right here, boys. This is basically this is like the US 30 of India. India has a very, very, very big market. Remember that, boys. Huge population, big market. There was a huge gap down to the downside. Oh boy. Badass, you in trouble, boy. Is Badass here? We got any fellow Indians here? I know we got a lot of Indians that watch us. Where's everybody in the chat from right now? I want everybody in the chat to type where they're from. Everybody in the chat, I want you guys to type where you're from. Dude, GJ has a chance of turning around. All right, we got Baltimore in the house. Xander's from Mars, supposedly. Indian markets suck anyways. India! Shout out to my fellow Indians. Boys, I think I might hop into a GJ sell right now. I think I'm gonna hop into a GJ sell. Let's do it. We're gonna risk 1%. It's not too much of a high probability trade, to tell you the truth. If I want to risk, all right. So if I throw a 4 lot, stop loss. That's 2,000 right there. Jesus Christ. How many pips is that? Not a high probability trade, not a low one at all, right? I am just taking my chance, honestly, at this point. Or else we're going to be waiting here for nothing for a while. Oh, that looks beautiful, though, to the top side. I'm going to give it a minute. Let's wait for the candlestick closure. 5-minute candlestick is about to close. I want to take a sell, though. Something is telling me to take the sell and catch the wick fill of everything that's happening right here. I feel like this low needs to get tapped. Maybe even continue to the downside. It's definitely very evident that we're in a range, though. We're very evident that we're in a range.
it from a vet. That's a rookie ass mistake. Hey.
Stop loss, honestly, at 182. 350 sounds like a good stop loss. 182 350, 182 that's right there. So 3, that's 400. So 182 400, that's $2,000. That's a little bit too much. 2 lot. What does that change this to? Okay, it doesn't change anything. That's why it sucks fucking trading on Trade Locker sometimes. Like I'm changing the lot size. Come on, let me read what this is. There you go. All right, if I click execute, that means the stop loss is going to be at 182.272. 182.272. I feel like that has a chance of getting tapped so easily. Fundamentally, Japanese interest rates were increased after so many years. Hence, this is a global sell-off came, and there is a bunch of more reasons too. Yeah, man, fucking all hell was fucking breaking loose. Oh, it's leaving without me. We taking it. I think we're just gonna take it. All right, I have an idea. We're gonna go 1.5 lot. I'm just trying to get this challenge passed, boys. At this point, phase 1, 1.5 lot. It's gonna be more of a swing position, clearly. Give me $1,000. Is it going down as it go up? Like, come on. Oh, 1,400. 1,000. Stop going down. Oh my god, it's going down. I can't even put $1,000 here. Please stop going down. What's happening here? 1 minute chart. It's going down without me. You think it's gonna bounce up again? Y'all think if I wait I got a better entry coming? I missed my sell-off, boys. I don't know if before majority of you guys were here in the chat, I was saying that I want to take the sell. I was going to get ready to take the sell. I don't know where it melted 90 pips in 1 minute right after that. I took it. Stop losses at 182 350. What? That's my stop loss? Boys, how the fuck? 182 350? That's almost that's like 90 pips. These candlesticks are huge right now, boys. The markets are volatile, I'll tell you. That's our trade. I'll take it. Fuck it. Oh my god. That is so bad. We are hoping for this new hourly candlestick to come. That's my hope. I was like, I'm gonna hop in before the hourly candlestick closes. If the hourly candlestick closes beneath this 8 SMA, higher probabilities say that we should continue to the downside. Well, boys, let's see what happens. I wanted to take this dude, boys. I was calling out sells when the price was right here, and I was too late for it. I don't want to take my like, fuck it. We're going for the continuation of sells. Who knows? We might be down. And this is the importance of risk management. You see, I'm not gonna fucking cry my eyes out if I lose 1%. If we actually end up selling, you know, potentially we're gonna make 1%, and I'm not gonna celebrate too much, only 1%. But we move forward and we maintain a very strong psychology. It's the most important thing, especially when passing a challenge. I'm on FTMO 100K. Love that, brother. So what I specifically did when I started this challenge that I'm doing, I wanted everybody to have a challenge and follow along with me. Exactly, like, you know, take profit was not is not decided yet. Very soon I'll decide it. If we start falling, I'm going to decide it. I'm going to choose take profit 1 to take profit 2. Up to the moment it's probably like take profit 1. But what was I saying? When I started this challenge, the first time I ever did this was about 2 years ago, and I had a good amount of people following along with me every single day. We were doing it during London session though, and people would have their challenge and take the 1% trade with me every single day, and there was a good, you know, kumbaya going on here. I don't like how that looks. We need to count to closure right now. The hourly needs to close and momentum to the downside, like right now. Hourly, we need a new hourly candlestick. Go to the downside. Pure wick fill to the bottom. Come on, give it to us. Pure wick fill to the bottom. One hourly, new hourly, no top wick. Come on, new hourly, no top wick. 3 seconds, boys. New hourly, no top wick. Please go to the downside. Let's do this. Oh, no top wick. It's making the top wick. No top wick. Ah, it's making the top wick. Yeah, that's the top wick for sure. Oh, boys. Oh, boys. The silence in the chat got real. Oh, this doesn't look good. No bottom wick to the no bottom wick does not look good. Come on, give it to us. You chill out, Xander. You chill out.
She's a good girl, loves a mama, loves Jesus, and America too. She's a good girl, crazy about elves, loves horses, and a boyfriend too. Yeah, yeah. It's a long day, living in Reseda. There's a freeway running through the yard. I'm a bad boy, 'cause I don't even miss her. I'm a bad boy.
Alright, what is gold doing, boys? Has gold retraced? Oh my god, gold is retracing. The markets are retracing. I'm not liking it. Come on. DXY also? Pieces of goddamn crap. Free falling.
Free falling, falling. All the vampires walking through the valley.
There's a freeway.
Ventura Boulevard, and all the bad boys standing in the shadows, and the girls are home with broken hearts.
Come on! Dude, the market's so volatile. You're not gonna at least put me one pip into profit? Like at least one pip. The complete opposite of where the fuck I hopped in. Don't do that. Let's go, bitch. This has been the P&L so far. So I'm not sure how far down you guys see though. Maybe I gotta raise this. This is the P&L so far. This is the first trade. So yeah, you guys do see the first trade, right? All right, a little bit higher. First trade, we lost it. Then we were down 2%. Then I made it back all with one trade. Then we were up 1%. Then we were back to break even. Then we were up 3%. Then we were up 2%. Then we were up 3%. And that's where we are right now. We're up 3%. But this is how we win-win. So in the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 trades, we only lost twice. And in the last 8 trades, we might lose again. Come on, dude. I'm just kidding. It's not going anywhere. I'm just being a fucking brat. Gold sell limit at... I mean, if this retraces, I don't really give a fuck. I mean, I do care. I'm not saying that I don't care. Yeah, just stuck in the wrong trade too early. Well, I'm free. Bitch. Gold sell 2389 sell limit. You have a sell limit, so basically a sell limit like at the bottom of this flip. No, actually no. Oh wow, you have a sell limit at the top over here. You only got triggered in.
I was born in the arms of imaginary friends.
No. Pieces of shit, dude. That is crazy. A 5-minute candlestick. Y'all know how many pips that is right there? You guys know how many pips that is right there? 65 pips, boys. That is 65 pips. 1 5-minute candlestick. I mean, look, if this 4-hour candlestick starts breaking previous resistance and then it starts getting near this one, I mean, I'll tell you for sure, I'm thinking that we're gonna have a retracement that's all the way up to here, maybe even more. I'm not gonna try to catch that retracement. It's outside of my. I mean, the trend is going to the downside, right? Higher probability trades are to the downside. I'm not gonna try to catch the random bounce that it actually decides to go bullish. It's not in my. We might as well just catch the continuation of the downside here, and if it doesn't continue to the downside, that means that we don't want to be trading it. Damn it. Chances we don't get clapped right now are very low. I'll tell you that. Even though we're still 40 pips away. I've never thought that I'd be able to say that I'm 40 pips away from stop loss, and I still feel like we are not looking good. 35 pips away now. 35 pips away from stop loss. That is crazy. I just got obliterated on stream. I need to record this for the fucking Instagram. Definitely recording this one. All right. Day 13 of our Challenge Pass series. And there's no update here, just straight obliterated, boys. Very, very volatile day in the markets today. As you can see, I threw a 90 pip stop loss, and my 90 pip stop loss got actually stopped out within, let's say, 15 minutes. Oh, it's just going up now. Now, I understood it was going to be a very aggressive trade. Nonetheless, I thought the continuation of the momentum to the downside was going to be a great take profit one hit within like 5 to 10 minutes. It's totally fine. We're still up 2%. You stopping me out the trade or what? As you can see, we're about to get stopped out. Fuck you, badass. It's I mean, it is all good. I wouldn't have taken that buy. That's what I'll tell you. Like, I'm upset that I hopped in a little bit early. Not too upset, but I would have never taken that buy. Not never, but I just wouldn't have taken that buy. Especially with a new candlestick coming and opening. Usually new candlesticks come and open and they go with where the previous momentum was. Especially if this was going to be a continuation. Dude, I'm going to laugh my ass off. I didn't get stopped out, boys. I'm going to laugh my ass off if I don't get stopped out and actually hit this trade somehow. That'll be hilarious. Haktua hilarious. Boys, do me a favor. If you guys have not liked up the channel yet, make sure you guys like up the channel. I apologize for putting you guys into such a fucking shitty position there. I kind of made it very clear that it was kind of risky. Nonetheless, make sure you guys are using the correct risk management and make sure if you guys are joining daily because, yes, we go through losses. Like, as you guys can see, this there are losses. I don't shy away from my losses, but nonetheless, if you just join constantly, we use the same, leverage constantly, and you can see that, there's just more wins than losses always. It's not just today, this month, it's not just this challenge. Boys, literally, you guys have been joining for way too long to not fucking see my trade. That's why I don't even log my trades anymore, which I wanted to start logging it starting the 1st of April, which today's the first Monday of the 1st of April, basically, right? First Monday of April. Yes, it's the first Monday of April. So, I mean, of August. The fuck am I saying? So I did want to start logging my trades again on the trading track, on the spreadsheet. But regardless, all our trades have been here. You got activated into gold. That means gold went up a little bit more, and your sell limit got triggered. Oh my god. Now we came to the markets late. I mean, I called out the sell early. I literally tried hopping in. I couldn't. It melted 90 pips on me. I tried taking another fucking sell, literally where I literally, when we hopped onto the charts, I was trying to take this trade right here, this sell. And then it finally started bouncing, and I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna get scared of that bounce. I think that we're still alive. And no, fucking dead. Dead as balls. Now we're getting stopped. Ah. 90 pips. 90. I knew not to risk 2%. Next trade, boys, tomorrow we are going to be risking 2%. 2% of our, basically we're going to be risking all our balance on our next trade. Going for a 1 to 2 risk reward ratio. I just want to do it right now. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Alright, so the daily candlestick on gold started actually rejecting this 50 SMA, which is very important. Now we have to see if it's going to actually start recovering and start trading above this 8 SMA. We're in between the two SMAs, very dangerous place to be. Man, there's a chance that this candlestick goes all the way up to the top. It really is. GJ stopped me out yet. I'm like 3 pips from getting stopped out. I don't know how I'm not getting stopped out yet with the spread that exists. Alright, stopped out. We're up 1.8%, 1.84%, whatever. Boys, tomorrow we will be risking 2% on our next trade. Let's look at Forex Factory real quick. 12:30, pre-London, 6:45. Wow, no red folder either. Pieces of shit, man. I would have not taken that buy. I'm not really too upset about it. What I thought was happening was more of like lower levels of resistance being formed. Resistance, lower level of resistance, lower level of resistance, lower level of resistance. And then I thought that this level right here was acting like so I thought a ripple fib was playing out, boys. Same market structure that we caught with our previous trades. Thought it was going to be a ripple fib to the downside. This time it didn't play out though. Like I said, probabilities. Sometimes, I mean, there's no trades that happen 100% of the time. Even though if it's a good market structure, it just doesn't exist. I'm pretty upset I got clapped. I'm going to send this to the Discord. Make it very clear that we lost. We don't shy away from our losses. I actually like showing my losses because I had a lot of people that used to always come to my stream the day after I lost because they're like, yo, bro, you don't really lose 2 times in a row. So every time you do lose 2 times in a row, all I do was just fucking take another trade and just they fucking base their wins off my losses, which is fine. Admin signals. I'm actually going to put this on the spreadsheet as well, boys. There we go. Is this the first trade that you follow along with and missed, or you followed along with the previous ones, or with some previous ones? I apologize, boys. I apologize, right? And I know I shouldn't have to apologize. It's more of like, dude, what the fuck is up with my camera? What is that? I haven't even moved. Legends, is that the first trade that you lose? Is it the first trade that you took that you lost, or is it the first one that you followed in a while. Oh, the first trade that you missed following along. That's good. Yes, sir. That makes me a little bit happier. Boys, man, truly thankful for you guys coming and joining the stream. Majority of the chat, what do you guys want? You guys want London session? You guys want New York session? One's in the chat for London session, two's in the chat for New York session. New York session being what we usually do, which is at 7 o'clock. You know, an hour before. What do you guys prefer? One's in the chat for London, two's in the chat for New York. Very, very different answers. We got one New York, one London, two New York, two London. London to New York. New York. Boys, I would not take a gold sell and I wouldn't take a gold buy. Like, or a GJ sell or a GJ buy. Like, GJ buys are terrifying, and I see GJ buys playing out right now. But within 15 minutes, we're going to have the stock exchange open, and that could probably bring everything back down. London to New York. I think we're going to switch it up, and we're going to go with London this week. We're going to go with London this week. We were supposed to go with London today. Nonetheless, there's a fucking hurricane out, and nothing's working. I have a Wi-Fi that's very shitty that I fucking found in boxes and boxes and boxes. Well, I gave up on the Wi-Fi. Then I was like, you know what, I gotta do something about it. And then I went and found a router. Then I connected it to some other fucking thing. I created my own internet, and we're here. But I think we're gonna do London session. I'm fucking tired of New York. If this sells out, I'm gonna be so upset. Boys, thank you guys for joining the stream. Like I said, I'm gonna update you guys on Instagram and Discord what we're doing next. Tomorrow we will continue with our challenge pass series, boys. Like I said, this challenge is gonna get passed. I want to risk 2% on the next trade, so we're gonna really crank up the volume. You're still in this trade. It's a risky one. Boys, thank you guys for joining. Make sure you guys join the Discord. Make sure you guys join all our streaming channels. If you guys have any questions about challenge passing, make sure you guys click right here, open a ticket. If you guys want to be able to join, if you guys want me to pass the challenge for you, I guess. And if you guys are if you guys are following along with my challenge pass series, if you guys are anywhere near what I am on this 100K challenge and you guys want to follow along trade by trade, message me, DM me if you want to follow me on the follow along on the challenge pass trading series that we're doing. Like, if you have a challenge that you want to take one trade a day on and you want to follow along with me, message me, because if there's a good amount of people, I'm just going to create a Telegram group so I could also just constantly send updates there, and everybody's very on page on what's happening with the challenge pass series update, with the challenge pass series updates, and what trades we're taking and how we manage them. It's basically free challenge pass, boys. All right, much love to you guys. I will see everybody next session, boys. Thank you guys so much for joining the channel. Make sure you guys like I said, boys, the only reason I'm leaving right now is because I am not going to take a gold long. I'm definitely not taking another gold sell, not taking a GJ long, and I'm definitely not taking another GJ sell. It's pretty simple from there, right? Like, I do realize that I could wait and try to find something, but I'm just going to try to reset the psychology, move forward. Yange, much love. Xander, much love. Legends, Zions, Badas, Taspats, Limes, Taspats. What's that? I've never seen your name before. FX Spartan, Legends, Anus, Cobots, Joel. Much love to y'all. Arnold's, yo, G-Sav, my family. Don't you do crypto? I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. I don't. Do I do crypto? What does that mean? I'll see you for London. Loof the goof. Make sure you guys are doing crypto out there, boys. Don't just buy and sell it or hold it. Make sure you do it. If you don't do it, then you ain't doing it. Do you trade in Bitcoin? I'm being a little too rude. No, I mean, so look, the reason I was people don't really say don't you do crypto? Like, what does do crypto mean? Like are you asking if I trade crypto? because no, we don't trade crypto. I don't think anybody that trades the financial markets trades crypto. What people do with crypto is buy it and hold it to keep, as like if it were buying Tesla stock, like if they were buying Apple stock or Microsoft stock. You with crypto, you buy it and you keep it. Nobody really goes on crypto and says I do crypto and like makes money off of it on a day-to-day. It's more of like if you do crypto, it's because you have crypto in possession. That means that you are an investor. So if you invest, so the question has to be, do you invest in crypto? And then when you're looking at me trading on the charts here, I could clearly see that you're asking, see the Bitcoin chart. Sure, why not? Shit's falling. And then you said, do you trade in Bitcoin? No, you don't really trade in or out of anything. You just trade it. So it's, do you trade Bitcoin? And nobody really trades Bitcoin. Like I said, I think people that don't know about trading trade Bitcoin. What you do with Bitcoin is that you buy it and hold it like an investment. Like if it was stock, like if it was Microsoft. Do you trade cocoa? No, I'm into trading grains. I trade wheat and rice grains. Wheat and rice grains is my favorite currency pair. It used to be wheat and cow, but now it's wheat and rice grains. Sugar tanked the market for the cows. See the Bitcoin chart. So what I see off the Bitcoin chart is the daily candlestick shows us that we've had a very, very strong bearish day. Before that, we were coming off of major retracements from all-time highs. What does that mean? All-time highs is right here. We were at all-time highs, and out of nowhere we had a very strong retracement. Don't you do cocaine? I only smoke it. I don't do it. I just smoke it. Only smoke it. Doing cocaine is not as good as smoking it. Smoking it makes you feel way better. Bro, trading the 70s commodities? Brother, they should include prostitutes up here. Then we'll be the 70s. Yange. Loof says that's tough. Loof wants some of that savage powder. Some of that bundle powder. Hey, talk about y'all want to know what the real bundle is? The bundle is some cigarettes with another sack. That's the real bundle. Cigarettes with a sack of cocaine. Papi, I'm Colombian. Hey, I'm over here from Miami. You already know. Dude, if this fucking stopped me out and this goes all the way to my take profit, we're gonna have problems. Oh, Cobus with the fucking snipe. Loof the Goof. I think you've told me. I think you said you were from... I don't remember. Miramar? I know. Weston. Moved to Miami. Nice. Well, Loof the Goof. Do I have you on Instagram, brother? We gotta link up one day, do something fun. I closed, made 500. Dude, no way that this thing's... this looks like it needs to fucking bounce and go up. And if it don't, I'm gonna get pissed. So before I get pissed, I'm fucking gonna get off. I'm gonna get so mad if I get messages from you guys. Yo, take profit hit. Should've raised the stop loss. Loof, not brother prob. Wait, what? Loof, not brother prob. How much money have I invested in trading? So, I wish I would call it an investment. It is an investment. When you're losing it, it's not really, doesn't feel like an investment. Before I learned how to be profitable, I remember I invested $1,000 I remember I put $4,000 in. I made $24,000, and then I got those $24,000 and I lost it. So I lost about, let's say, $30,000 and $40,000 before I even earned the dollar. I recall my first year of trading, I probably lost like $12,000. I don't know. Second year after that, I felt like I knew what I was doing. I was still losing money though, and I definitely lost around 5 to 10 again. So how much I lost a lot, but that's also because I'm you know, you don't have to lose that much. It just becomes down to I had the ability to lose it, you know, I guess. Not really. I was broke as balls. Like if I had $4,000 was in my account, and I had $500 for rent, and I was yanking all of those $4,000 in all the trades. Like I was like, bah, 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 bah. No fucks given. I knew I had $500 for rent. I don't need to eat food. Fuck food. You just drink water when you're hungry. You're hungry? You want food? Drink some fucking water and go to sleep. That's how I felt about it. So I would fucking drink some fucking water. My stomach would hurt. I'd drink more fucking water then, and I would fucking yark all my goddamn money down in the charts. And it was like that. And then when you lost it all, I lost it all, and I was like, ugh, just my ego was just there, and I was like, I'm coming back for it. Oh, I'm coming all the way back for it. And you just lose more, and then you just lose more, and you go into like a state of depression where you realize like, you're like, yo, I'm such a fucking loser. There's no fucking way that other people know how to fucking trade, and I can't do it. Like I do know how to do it, but I can't. And then you come back and you start making less mistakes, but nonetheless you still get eager, and then you just get boom, smashed all the way back down to rock bottom. And once you feel like you're at rock bottom, you're probably not there yet, right? When you're at rock bottom, you'll feel that. The point is, let me see where it gets all better. It doesn't get better. It doesn't get better all quick, right? It actually gets better very slowly. And it's like I accepted the state that I was in. Like I accepted my reality. And I kind of focused on, believe this or not, boys, this is a little bit, I've never even gotten this deep with y'all. I started focusing on the fact that there's other important things to life. And it's so hard to say that when you have no money and you have nothing. But literally I would be like, yo, I was like, yo, honestly, I'm in my own apartment. I have enough to pay my rent for the next month. I'm with my friends. I was literally like, yo, I got to start learning how to enjoy the journey, enjoy the process. Like, I might be really good in fucking 5 years. I might be really good in 10 years. I might be really good in 20 years. But like these moments are still very valuable, and these moments are still like, you still have to just be very appreciative of what the circumstances are, because there's so many people around you that are probably in 20 times worse circumstances, right? So then like you start slowing down a little bit. You start slowing down on how you're trading, how you're learning, and you start realizing there's trading and then there's learning. I've told you guys this before. You could either trade or you could either learn. You can't do both, right? You're either trading or you're either learning. What does that mean? It means stop chasing the money when you're trying to learn how to trade. When you're developing your own strategy, when you're figuring out these markets, when you're 1 to 2 years into trading, stop chasing the money. If you chase the money, you're not even going to learn. You're just going to lose money. If you want to fucking make money in trading, learn how to trade. What does learning how to trade mean? It means stop chasing the money. Start paying attention. Start paying attention to chart setup. Start paying attention to risk management. Start paying attention to all these things and factor them into your trades. I would lose focus a lot when I would come to the charts, and I would lose focus on, I remember Daniel Savage's streams, and it had nothing to do against him or his streams. His streams were the best. I actually learned how to trade because I would join the live streams, right? But I would get distracted in the fact that I knew how to hold my psychology down real well, and I would see other people taking trades, and it would trigger me to want to take the trade, or like I would see him take a trade and then hit his take profit, and then because of that, I would trigger into my trade, or sometimes he would take a sell, so I would be triggered into taking a buy. And just all that, every single thing that I mentioned right there is loss of focus. When you guys come to the charts, you guys got to stay focused, because a lot of people, I know for a fact, everybody that comes to the charts here, when they come to the charts, they're thinking, all right, I got to risk manage today. I got to make sure I put myself on the correct side. I got to make sure I look for my confirmations. And you have a whole checklist of things that go on. The second you start hearing somebody scream on the charts and somebody start triggering into a trade out of nowhere, you lose focus for literally half a second. You click buy, 10 lot, boom. You lost focus for half a second, and now you're in a fucking position that you're gonna regret. And you don't want to be in regret positions, right? I don't ever want to feel like I'm in a position I regret it. So yeah, it comes from a loss of focus. I used to tell people all the time, make sure you stay focused. Like, come to the charts and stay focused. Focus. Like, remember the mistakes that you made. Remember what the goal is, right? And it's a process, boys. It's a slow process, but man, it's very easy to overcome the process. It kind of reminds me of going to the gym, right? A lot of people, and I have a problem with going to the gym. I usually say that I'm going to go to the gym and don't go. If you go to the gym every single day, eventually, no matter what, you will see results, right? Just show up every single day. It's a very easy task. It's a very simple thing you have to do. It's just show up every fucking day and complete the set, right? It's not the end of the world. It's just show up every single day and complete the set. So it's like showing up every single day to the charts and actually trying to learn something. If you show up every single day to the charts and try to learn something, there's no chance that in a year you're not, far ahead of where you are right now. And then, and so on, 2 years, 3 years. Dude, this take profit hits, it's gonna be fucking annoying. Like, really? I don't even know what more to tell you guys. If you guys have any questions, I'm glad to answer them. I don't got any coffee in me. I don't got any food. I don't got any water. So it's hard to kind of like elaborate on different little thoughts and things that go on. But I'm glad to share with you guys and be as honest as possible. Not as honest as possible as but yeah, as honest as possible. Nope, no blunts yet. No blunts yet, nothing. I woke up and I was trying to figure out my internet situation for a very long time. How did you know trading is your thing? How did I know trading is my thing? Dude, you don't. You choose it to be your thing. If you want trading to be your thing, then that's your thing, right? I fast all the time. I'm not really a good breakfast person. But if you've decided you want to be a trader, let me find a way to put this, because it's not easy. How did I know trading was my thing? How did I know trading was my thing? I knew trading was my thing because that's what motivated me. Right? Like, after I lost, like I said, I remember perfectly. I've never had $4,000 in my bank account before. I remember a couple years ago, I've never had $4,000 in my bank account. And I remember when I decided that I would use this money to trade, dude, never had $4,000 in my bank account. The second I got $4,000, I was so willing to risk it all, not in one trade and not trying to go crazy. Like, my point is, I was willing to risk it to learn. How did I know it was for me? Because when I lost it, I was kept on going, and I wasn't even like, I was big on my money, man. But when I lost those $4,000 and I had nothing, I was still like, dude, like, I'm going back at it. And the second that I knew I was going back at it, like, it was more of like yeah, it's not that you knew it was for me, but I knew that it made me happy. And if it makes you happy, that's the most important thing, right? If trading is something that makes you happy and you see that's going to make you happy in the future and you like trading and fuck it, yeah, we don't like losing. I'm not saying that we like losing. I'm not saying that we like losing money. But like, if it's something that interests you, you got to go for something, right? You got to go for something. You're either on the charts right now because you're fully locked in, because if you're half locked in, you're better off going and finding a different job. Go build a car wash, go sell fucking door-to-door things, go, I don't know, you can do so many different things than lose money. But the second that you lose money and you really, I have no idea. Why would I know? When did I turn on the TV? I never turned off the TV. I never turned on the TV, babe. Yeah, I feel like I'm yapping a little too much now. I get lost in my thoughts. They're hard questions to answer because it's not easy. I just knew that when I started trading, I was like, what motivated me, I could say I'm still learning. It took me 1 year to come this far. Brother, love to hear that. 1 year and you're this far after 1 year. Imagine where you're going to be in 2 years. Imagine where you're going to be in 3 years. Imagine where you're going to be in 4 years. So like that's the mentality. What he just said is the answer to what I'm trying to answer right now. JS just said it himself. It's like you have to look at it in terms of like, look how far you've come with all this time, with as little time as possible. Like and enjoy the process, boys. Enjoy the fucking process. And it's so hard to do that. And I didn't know what that meant for so long. And I am still in the process. And I'm enjoying it. Like I truthfully am, right? Name is Jay. Shout out to you, brother. I like trading, but I'm scared I will not make it. I just look. Also, in trading, a lot of people think that being a professional trader means that you could literally you just know how to print money. It is so wrong. You cannot just print money because you are a trader, right? I could give Kobus right now the best possible skill set in trading, and his trading ability will only be limited so much by his money compared to me, right? What does that say? Imagine me and Kobus have the same exact trading ability, same exact skill set. If you give me $10,000 and you give him $500, I will always be a better trader than him. Not always, right? I'm being a little too exaggerated. Not a better trader, but the thing is, so when you want to become a professional trader, like you want to make it in trading, like you gotta try to determine yourself, what does that even mean, right? Because I consider myself a very profitable trader. I'm probably the best trader that I fucking know. I don't know another person that trades better than me. But I do know traders that make more money than me and have more money than me. Does it mean that they trade better than me? No, not necessarily. And that's what you guys also need to be able to, like, you know, get together, get figured out, right? They make more money because they have more money. So the best trader is probably the guy that has the best strategy on scaling his own money. So if you have $100 to your name and you know how to bring it to $1,000, that is 20 times more impressive than seeing Lambo Raul hit a $20,000 trade. Lambo Raul has over $12 million. I'm telling you that because I know him in fucking person my whole life. Over $12 million. $20,000 isn't even like, I don't think it's 1% of 12 million. I don't know what $20,000 is to 12 million, but $20,000 is not impressive profit. Now, if you have $1,000 to your name and you just barely made $500, that is impressive. You made 50% of your net worth. For a trader to be actually a, you know, so if we were to be like, you know, if Lambo Raul as with $12 million makes a fucking trade that made him $6 million, then I'd be like, oh, that is very, very, very impressive, right? But if you're you know, 1.8%, that's what it was to 12 million. Are you sure 12 million? Yeah, basically it is 1%, and that's where the 1% comes from. So yeah, the same way Lambo Raul shows his $20,000 profit when he randomly makes, all he did was make we made 2%, made 1%, you know. And that's what I'm saying, minimum he has. So how good you, so imagine Kobus is like, oh, I want to make it in trading. For me, I'm like, you know, it really just depends on how much, you know, like what is making it in trading, you know? There we go. That makes more sense. Lambo Raul makes $20,000 on a trade. Brother, that's only 0.18%. You know what 0.18% is? It's me grabbing this 100K account and it's me making 80 bucks. If I make 80 bucks on this account right now, this 100K, if you can make 80 bucks on a 100K challenge, then you are equivalent to Lambo Raul's $20,000 being made, or what's this Chinese motherfucker's name? This Chinese motherfucker that fucking closes profit really quick. What's that Chinese motherfucker called that doesn't know how to trade? Just fucking blows his account all the time. It's like, it's the same thing as that. So a lot of people, they get impressed with, and that's why, you know, I don't get impressed with all these people's fucking accounts and trades and shit, because if they were so good at trading, then you'd see fucking actual big money come in from trading. If they ain't making big money from trading, is because they just have a whole bunch of money. They know, there you go, Don, whatever. A lot of people don't put that into perspective though, right? good traders. I had remember there was one of those. There was a guy on my channel who passed his challenge for the first time. Fucking, he was a barber, Rojas the barber. Dude probably only had like 5K to his name. Dude ran up his challenge all the way to $12,000. Now he blew the fucking $12,000 and he couldn't wait till the payout. So maybe not the best trader, but that's impressive. When you don't have the money and you run it up like that, that shows an aggressive, very fucking sharp skill set. Like that is key to becoming a good trader. Dude, I have a friend who's very close to me that's a fan of Donvo, and he stopped being a fan of Donvo because this is the second time he experienced Donvo fucking below his live account on live stream, and then he deletes, he closes the live stream and then deletes it. Like he literally, and it's funny how I didn't believe my boy the first time because I was like, oh, he's my boy, he's just hyping me up. And then I saw it a second time, and then he showed me proof that the guy fucking blew his account and deleted the stream, and I was like, dude. I was like, so the first time he also did this. And yeah, the dude got money. He blows $100,000, $200,000 like nothing. Yeah, no, dude, dude, it's not fake. Donvo is real. Like he literally, Donvo. This is Donvo. This is Donvo trade right here. Risks $100,000. Says 0 chance this is gonna get hit. All right, I'm risking $100,000. I'm up 10 grand. I'm up 20 grand, 30 grand, close. Now, make 30 grand, baby. Woo! You know, yes, sir. But then it works like 6 times, 7 times, 8 times, 9 times, and out of nowhere he fucking does it again. It just never comes back straight to his drawdown. He just blew all his money. He did that twice. But yeah, y'all need to start putting into perspective how much money they got. And like, you're like, oh, you just made $10,000 off a trade, but aren't you showing your fucking multi-million-dollar Lamborghinis? If you got a multi-million-dollar Lamborghini and you showing me a $10,000 trade, all right, it just doesn't make sense. You know, the math doesn't make sense. And I say that specifically because I could cash out $10,000 in trades multiple times. I've shown you guys many payouts. I've made a certain client $24,000 herself. So it's like, if I can make fucking more than 10 grand off payouts and $20,000 off payouts and like, or like at least in developed payouts, not in one payout. I told you my max payout was like 12, 13,000. But if I could actually pull out 20, remember FTMO, what was it? An FTMO, they kicked me out because I pulled out like 26,000 within like 3 months. 26,000 3 months. That's not that much. The point is, I don't got nowhere near $1 million. So you got $1 million. You showing me a $10,000 trade. I fucking hit $10,000 trades left and right. You suck. You suck. You know, literally that's how I feel. Boys, enough of this. I'm gonna get ready to get offline. Enough of my ranting and screaming. I'm getting a little anxious now. Much love to y'all, boys. Thank you guys for joining the stream. Like I said again, if you guys have any questions, what is your risk to reward ratio? My risk to reward ratio is typically 1-on-1s, 1-to-2s. It really depends on the trade. There's nobody that has only a one certain risk reward ratio. I have a spreadsheet that I have. For example, last year I logged every single trade, every single live stream. I have a spreadsheet. I'm gonna send it to the chat right now. I just barely spammed it to the chat right. Oh, maybe not. If you guys open up that spreadsheet, if you guys have never seen my trading track records before, that spreadsheet was last year. There's a full year of data right there. Basically last year's full year of data. Every single day I would come on stream, take one stream a day. Every trade was basically taken on live. Is it wise for you to risk 4% tomorrow? If you're up 4%, then it's not unwise. It really just depends on what the reasoning is. But I mean, for example, I'm up 2% right now, and I'm going to risk the 2% probably tomorrow. But I don't know exactly because I don't know what the market is doing. So, you know, it needs to be tomorrow for me to be able to determine that. But yeah, I sent my spreadsheet that shows my shows my trading log of last year. You guys want to be able to look at my trades and kind of see what pairs I trade or how I go about trading. You're at break even? Then no, it's not smart for you to risk 4% at all. wait for me to maybe lose tomorrow's trade, and then we're gonna be both at break even. Yeah, you can follow along with me daily. All right, boys. I gotta start going. I truly appreciate everybody who's come to the stream and asked questions and just hung out with me and chilled and shit, bro. Much love. Make sure you guys like up the stream, boys. Everybody who's in the stream right now, make sure you guys like up the stream, please. Please and thank you. Boys, if you guys are interested in any challenge passing, make sure you guys open up a ticket right here, or the Discord, look right here. You can go to the site where it says open a ticket. You just open a ticket and ask me questions there. Much love to y'all. I adore y'all. Catch you boys later. Peace. Peace. Yes, we stream every single day. Every single day we stream.
Around.